Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're doing all right. I mean, if you're an Everton fan, you're buzzing. So first and foremost, I do want to start off with Everton. Congratulations on the 3 points. Thoroughly deserved. Every single way deserved. So 3 points in the bag. Everton's relegation battle is now looking like it's heading in a good direction because they needed to win today. They needed to win. There was no other alternative. And I made this clear in my preview. I said they are going to come with a fight that you need to be ready to play against, man. If not, they are going to eat you. And they did. They did. Everton, congrats. Thoroughly deserved in every single way. So, yeah, good luck for the rest of the season. Good luck to Lambs for the rest of the season. And surviving relegation is going to be tight, but they've put themselves into a good position. As for Chelsea, Charity FC is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, look, here's how it's gone down. Arsenal come to the bridge. Oh, would you like, you're in a tough situation, Arsenal. Would you like some points? Yeah, no problem. Okay. Defensive mistakes, give them some points. There you go. Have 4 goals. 3 points in the bag for Arsenal. We'll go up to Old Trafford. Oh, United, are you struggling? Look, we've come to your house with gifts. Yeah, how about that? Would you like a present? Yeah, no problem. All right. Give them a point. We won't give them 3. Yeah, we've got because you guys are really bad. So we've got to we can't just give you 3 points because you guys have to actually work for it a little bit. You can't just be expecting to be given complete charity. We'll give you a little bit of charity. So here's a point. And then Everton, oh, you're fighting for survival. All right. Well, we come bearing gifts. Frank Lampard, we know you're club legend and that. All right, nice one. Look, we'll give you a win. Yeah, you need a win. A draw won't be enough for you. We'll give you a win. Yeah, we'll give you a win. Okay, here's 3 points. Defensive mistake. All right, here's 3 points for you as well. Oh, and guess what? The yellow shirt doesn't work either. So for those that were thinking, if we keep playing in yellow, we're going to win the title, then no, that doesn't work. Which again goes back to my point that I made a couple of videos ago. Superstition out of the window, please. Look, you have control of what you can do with your actions. That's it, not with the colour shirt that you're wearing. Okay, so look, Chelsea today, where do I begin? Because this was a contrast to the Man United game. This was a complete contrast. With the Man United game, it was complete domination, complete red carpet for us. We were able to walk to their goal, and we couldn't finish up. We couldn't finish a sentence, let alone our dinner, let alone a chance. Right? This today was that same sort of scenario, but having to actually come against a team that knows how to defend. Right? And are making life so hard for you, and are launching attacks at you, and are almost scoring against you. And then, even with that, you give them the most silly mistake from Azpilicueta, again, to give them a goal. And then they win 1-0. And it's just, I don't know where to begin with this. I really don't know where to begin. Because with the Arsenal game, it was clear. It was just mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. With the United game, it was clear. We couldn't finish, right? And with this game, it was just, we could not get through. We just couldn't get through. Zero creativity. Zero. Actually zero creativity to actually try and come up with something different in order to penetrate through Everton's defence. We didn't have it. Everton were brave. They showed fight. They showed that heart, which we knew they were going to come with. If you underestimated Everton and thought they weren't going to come with that, you're dreaming. They're fighting for relegation. Everton Football Club. They should not be there. But they are. They had to come with that mentality, which we have not got the capacity to compete with a mentality like that right now. Why? Because we've checked out. We have nothing to play for. And I feel like these players, or some of these players, are just like, hey, it's just here it is. For us today, it was just a Sunday afternoon. It was a Sunday 2:00 lunchtime kickoff. Yeah, cool. For Everton, it was, this game is our lives. If we don't win today, we're dead. And we don't have the capacity to use the talent that we have to come up with a mentality to match that, which we should have normally. And that's where I look to some of these players in this squad. Right now, since the Real Madrid game, this is the proof. Against Real Madrid, these lads showed that mentality. They showed it. But today, they didn't. Or against Arsenal, they didn't. Against United, they didn't. in order to actually kill off the game. Today they didn't. For them, it's just, top fours, we got that in the bag. Well, guess what? We don't. After today, we don't. Because after today, we're 5 points ahead of Spurs. We're 6 ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal's still got to play. We even think of dropping any more points, and it could get sticky. Because Arsenal, we'll see what they do against West Ham. If Arsenal don't beat West Ham today, then I still think we're all right with 4 games left. We should be okay. But this is it. We shouldn't be in the situation. We shouldn't be in a scenario where we're going, we should be okay. No, we had this gap there for the taking. We had third basically nailed on. Since the Brentford game, we were honestly looking at that. If we beat Brentford, we can maybe even think of catching Liverpool, if you guys remember. Since that Brentford game, it's just, we'll trod along. We'll crawl over the finish line very, very slowly. And that brings me on to another point. The way that we play in terms of the speed that we play. The pace of our game is so slow. I see some of these players taking about half an hour on the ball to make a decision. I mean, what are you doing? Which is an issue that we didn't really have before. This is new, where we've just gotten slower. And I think that comes from mentality. We've checked out, which leads me to believe that the FA Cup final, we're going to show up. You wait and see, we'll show up in that FA Cup final. Why? Because backs against the wall. We've got something to play for. We know we have to give it everything. I think now we have players in this squad who are checked out, or they don't really see the urgency. There's no need because there's nothing to play for. Or there are players that are leaving, which even on a human level, they know that they don't really have to give 100% anymore. They're probably going to protect themselves. I mean, you're looking at Azpilicueta, probably leaving. Rudiger, we already know is leaving. Christensen's not on the pitch, but we know he's leaving. Alonso, there's now talk that he might be leaving to Barcelona. There's players there. I mean, even if you're talking in terms of up top, the lack of creativity there is scary. Yes, we have speed, which we should be using, but we couldn't because Everton are just sitting there black in a low block, and then they start launching counter-attacks, or they catch us on an attack, and we're having to defend, and we're having to, be caught out of our game plan. And it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough at all. At all. And this leads me to the point. This transfer window that's coming up is going to be key. I want this season to end. Because I'm going to say this now. You think I'll be surprised if we lose against Liverpool in the FA Cup final? No. Of course not. Of course not. Liverpool are levels beyond us. Right? On the day, I think we'll show up because of the occasion, because of the event and what it means. But apart from that, Liverpool should have that game in the bag. If we're playing like this, easy day for Liverpool. Easy. So this leads me on to I want this season to end. I just want it to finish. Please, end it. And then let's sort out this ownership situation. Let's look at who's going to be taking over the club. Let's start looking at targets. Let's start looking at a transfer window to fully give TT what he wants and what he needs, the profile of player that he requires to play the way that he wants us to play. Because there are players in this team that are just not up for it. They're just not up for it. And we need players that are going to be giving it throughout the whole season, not for a portion. Because there's some lads in this team that you see for a portion of the season, they look fantastic. Now, nowhere to be seen. Nothing. Blank. And even in terms of an in-game, if you're thinking about, let's shift to a back four, let's change the colour of our kit, let's bring on some subs, let's play this player or that player. We've tried every combination. We've tried every kit colour. We've tried every system. We've tried every formation. We've gone to a back four. Last half an hour of that game was in a back four. Did anything change? No. Of course, because it's so far more complicated than just let's go to a back four. Please understand that. And if you don't believe me, go and do some reading. Please go and do some reading into philosophies, into systems, into mini-systems, into multiple formations, into hybrid formations, into the way that certain players and their roles into different positions and how, the pattern, not just the patterns of play, but the patterns of their movement, how they're instructed sometimes to move into a certain area of the pitch, how it's so complicated. This is why there are PhDs in this sort of stuff now. You can get a PhD in sports science. There's a reason. Because it's not just about change to a back four. Oh, saved. Brilliant. That's not how it works. To become a manager, you know how much time you need to give in terms of actually acquiring your badges. You need to give 10 years to go from starting point to a UEFA Pro license. You need 10 years. Easy. But 10 years is quick. 10 years is quick because within that 10 years, you need experience. You can't just jump from one step of the ladder to the other. You need more. You could probably give it 15 years to go from the start to acquiring a pro license and then being able to manage a top football club. It's not easy. So you have to respect that. I honestly I want us to be able to get players in. I want us to be able to get players that are going to have that strong mentality, who are hungry, who have the ability technically, mentally, physically to play for Chelsea Football Club at a consistent level. And even in games like this where it doesn't matter, they're still there and they're still getting a point. Not a point, getting 3 points, but they're still putting their point across. That's what I wanted to say. Today's not good enough. Not good enough at all. Lack of urgency, no intensity, no pace to our game. Players look checked out. Silly mistakes, again, that's costing us. It's a mistake. It's an Azpilicueta mistake that cost us the goal for Richarlison. Again, how many more mistakes do we need to make in that back line? And how much lack of creativity do we need in this team to actually do something? And when we do show elements of creativity, how many more chances do we need to actually bury and put the ball in the net? Problems at every single level of the pitch. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Again, congrats to Everton. Before I check out, I do want to say to all the Muslims that are watching, tomorrow is Eid. It's looking like, obviously check what in the country that you're in, but Eid Mubarak to you and your families. I hope that all of your deeds and your fasting will be accepted and rewarded. And blessings to all of you and your family for the month of Ramadan that has come to an end. And Eid Mubarak to all of you, sending you all of my wishes. Enjoy it, have fun. And I will see you. I'll try and see you tomorrow for a video, bearing in mind it is Eid. So I'll see if I can upload, I will. If I can't, don't be worried. I will definitely be back on Tuesday 100% for a brand new video. So I'll see all of you then. Have a good one, people. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this. And just end the season now. End the season. And again, if we're not careful, we're going to be dragged into this top 4 race. Tottenham won today. We'll see what Arsenal do at West Ham. If they beat West Ham, it's game on. Why do we do this? Charity FC needs to cease operations. We need to stop giving. Charity starts at home. Start giving to yourselves, Chelsea. Start giving to yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. If I do, if not, I'll see you Tuesday. Have a good one, people. In a bit, take care and peace.